The sky plane caught fire over Los Gatos Canyon. A fireball of lightning that shook all our hills.
There are two of the families of the passengers on that airplane. Well, we kind of found each other. And, I had been working towards finding who they were, and they had been researching on their own to try and find out with their grandfather what happened to him. And when I told him I was going to get to come and speak with you, he said, please let them know on our behalf, let Mr. Seeger know on our behalf, thank you for keeping the question alive, the question of who are these folks. So on behalf of them, thank you. I was born and raised in California's San Joaquin Valley. I come from 3 generations of migrant farm workers. This is really where my passion for stories began, and it's the focus of my writing and my books. Stories about people I know and live around, the people I call my community. It just so happens that lately I've been writing a lot about the past, the history. So I was researching for my book, Mañana Means Heaven, looking through old Fresno newspapers, 1948, and I came across these dramatic headlines, and I read the articles, and I instantly realized it was the incident that Woody Guthrie wrote his famous song, Deportees, about.
Goodbye, my Juan. Goodbye, Rosalita. Adiós, mis amigos, Jesús y María. You won't have a name when you ride the big aeroplane, and all they will call you will be deportee. When I went out to Los Gatos Canyon, the first person I met there was a woman named June Lee Gaston, whose family owned the property that the airplane crashed on, and her family was they were the first responders.
He heard the people screaming and actually saw them coming out of the plane. And he ran and followed the plane, and it was going slowly, what with all the rolling and everything, and he was there when it landed. So he's the only one who saw it.
There were letters, documents, photographs. I suddenly found myself holding a piece of lost history in my hands. What started with this simple question of who are these people, what happened to their families, took a life of its own. And before I knew it, I had located the family of 2 of the passengers, Ramon Paredes and Guadalupe Ramirez. And then shortly after, I located the family of pilot Frank Atkinson and his wife, Bobby Lillian Atkinson. We ended up raising money for a proper headstone that lists the names of all 32 passengers who died in the crash. It was just truly a closing of one chapter, maybe the opening of another. So what's this here?
Esta es la carta. This is the letter
Yeah.
that my grandfather sent to my grandma.
Wow. This is the original one.
This is the original.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think it's June 20,
Junio 21
21,
de 47.
1947.
Wow. I mean, at the end of the day, my goal is to share the stories with audiences, classrooms, anybody that'll listen. The more that we share them, the stories, the more that we get to the heart of what it means, I think, to be human. He felt the value of names. Who do you feel like the value of names are?